Hello, my name is Christopher Topol, and this is my mission, the Herbologist's Book. In this mission, your goal is to find the Herbologist's Book so that he can feed the people in the Bastion. As you can see, the player thinks he sees it on the ledge, so he's going to go over there and try to pick it up, but the floor breaks out from under him. Now, as you fall down here, there's a water main that's broken, and water will start shooting out at you. You'll see the introductory of my lever right here. This is going to stop the water for about 18 seconds. As you can see, there are multiple collectibles along the way. We're going to hit the other lever to stop it even further, and we'll have the introductory to the snap objects. We're going to grab this battery and we're going to put it on the generator, and it's going to give us power to the first lift to get us to the second level. Just go ahead and hit checkpoint 2. Or you can do that. There's multiple other collectibles along the way. This is the practice of the lever system to stop the water further. There are also electrical cords along the way that we have to watch out for. And there's one other lever over there that we'll use to slow down the water. And that's the practice for the snappable objects. We're going to put that on the crane. It's going to give us access to the final lift. And this is the master of the lever and the snappable objects. We're going to use the snappable objects to get to the end of the level. And the lever is used to hold off the water once again. On the table there, we'll find the Herbologist's Book, so we're going to just grab that. After that, we're going to bust out of the window and get free of the mansion.
Greetings, my name is Richard. I'm a campus student, and my level, you had to infiltrate Dr. Villeneuve's beam factory in order to get the master code that's worth an entire computer's weight in gold. After you get up the conveyor belt, you're presented with beam that can destroy a wall of rubble. You climb the staircase in order to get to a button which, when activated, will open up the doors that are preventing you from leaving the first room. You get a small glimpse of the main floor as you enter the storage area. Walking through the storage area, there's once again one of those large buttons that, when pushed, allows you to enter the beam storage room. In here, you'll have to practice maneuvering using beam and throwing it at destructible objects. Across from you is a control panel that, when destroyed, will deactivate the locking mechanism on the main room. Destroying the rubble, you go into the main floor, where you have to crouch under a pipe segment before entering the input room, the entrance room, where you must now practice the use of the conveyor belts in order to get to the other side. Patience is key, as the conveyor belts are in disarray. When you get to the other side, a beam box is waiting for you, and you can chuck a beam capsule at the conveyor panel in order to deactivate it. We're walking forward into the next room. There is the control room for the beam flowing through those large pipes. That, once the button is pressed, the large spillage on the floor will deactivate. You can jump through the small hole, and now you can safely pass through what used to be the beam spillage. Now comes the twist, where you have to master your mechanic of the conveyor belt while holding the beam capsule. Once you get to the other side, just throw it at the control panel, and the third panel is now deactivated. You must now make your way back amongst the panels, amongst control panels. I keep mixing my words, sorry. The conveyor belts. And finally, you must climb your way to the control facility. Once you make it to the top, there's a large computer which, once you hit the master code, the main facility doors will open, allowing you to proceed to the next room.
Hello, my name is Pratesh Sai, and this is my level called the Scrap Hunt. So there are collectibles hidden around the level, and you have to collect all 12 collectibles to get past the electrical unit that's broken, and the doors and levers are automatically moving because of the electrical mess up. So there are 12 collectibles total, and you have to time your way while the doors are being wonky, and you have to time it so that you can get through the doors. And in each room, there's a certain amount of collectibles. One of the rooms, the bookshelves have fallen because that's abandoned mansion is old and it has messed up everything in the mansion. Again, you have to wait for the door to open so you can get in. And there are some more collectibles around the room. There are more collectibles around the last room. And finally, you will have to master the last 2 doors in order to pass them and wait patiently to get through the doors and exit the level. As soon as you pass the final door, then it's my level.
Hi, my name is Steven. I am an online student. I am going to show you my level, the doctor's office. The objective for this entire level is to get the stolen journal at the end of the level. So as the player walks across this bridge, it's going to trigger some music for the level. Some very somber music. It's kind of that feeling of being alone. As the player walks up, he'll notice a collectible, or she will notice a collectible, triggering the front door to open to the level. When the player walks in, the player is immediately greeted by the first snappable object, which the player will snap there. Next, going through this hallway, the player is greeted by the first pressure plate, which when you stand on it, causes the light bulb to short out, giving access to this room for the second key to find the stash. Now notice I said the second key. The first key will be next to this collectible as it has fallen out of the desk. And you can only put these in order or else they will not snap into place because one actually unlocks the next. So grabbing the second key, placing it there. Once it's placed there, you can actually walk through this door, which was blocked off earlier. So as we look around, there are some keys, some chairs, and some empty beds of where patients used to be. So as the player reaches over here with a key, there is a doctor's note on the floor that tells us that there is an override, specifically that one over there, that if the key would not work there, you have to find the correct key that would work for the override to open the doctor's office at the end of the hall. You notice that when I knocked this box off of the pressure plate, it closed the doors. So finding the third key will open up the end for the stash. And once you find that, it triggers an event where all of the screens completely go red. The lights will turn off. And once that third key is placed, there's actually a doctor's note stating that you will have to have something else to stand on this pressure plate with you. So we'll go grab a broken monitor, stand on it, and we found the stash. Once you interact with it, it'll open the secret door to the back, leading out of the level and into Benjamin's level. So we'll go on over there, and I'll hand it off to Benjamin.
I'm Benjamin Miller, an online student in game design. My level is called The Right Track and is based on a train yard. The player's goal is to manually change certain railroad switches, repair some rail sections, and remove some barrels away from the tracks for the bastion nearby wants to use this track. To get through the level, the player follows a trail of yellow collectibles. The first switch is the introduction to lever. The introduction to snapping object is repairing this section of the track. Next collectible. Then there's a practice of the lever. Collecting more collectibles. And here is a test of minor mechanics. The player has to crouch to get through these crates. And then to jump up the platform, there's a collectible waiting there. Oh, you missed the collectible. It's down in the grass by the pipes, but that's okay. Jumping over these pipes is another mechanic. And then we approach the practice of the snapping object. But I've hidden the actual rail behind these barrels, which can be moved with the grav null. Here are some barrels on the track. Player moves those out of the way, find more collectibles, and brings us down to the master of the lever. And the master of the snapping object. After collecting these collectibles, the player runs down to the end of the game. As a side note, I've added cars and music to this such stretch as it's very long. The player can jump over or use the grab on these vehicles to move them aside.
Hmm?